So integrated pest management um, involves all those smart things to do, like we precisely, that's why it's called precision agriculture. We precisely knows information about crop plant metabolism, and we know the interaction between the pests and their predators. There are several methods. First, we're disrupting um, the reproduction. We use uh, female pheromones. The female bugs sometimes secrete a chemicals that attract the males from a long distance. So we synthesize some chemicals disrupting that communication. And we do male sterilization. We release a bunch of sterile male bugs so they cannot have offspring. And we can use beneficial organisms like natural predators. Um, and we modify the farming practice like crop rotation. And we selectively use pesticides. So for example, I put two slides here to show you the ladybird beetle is a natural predator of aphids. The aphids eat the cottony cushion. And so after this introduction of the beetles, you can see a great drop of the pest density, which is aphids. And there's very interesting facts here. After the DDT was introduced and of course killed the beetles also, you can see a resurgence of the aphids. So that is very interesting. Sometimes we think we kill the pests, actually we kill their predators also. And we don't want to do that. Of course, we need research and study to know the exact relationship between those pests and the predators. This is another example, and you see those beautiful purple flowers called purple loosestrife. And there's five, I think at least five bugs, five beetles released, just precisely targeting those purple flowers. Some of the bugs eat the leaves, some of the bugs eat the shoots. So that takes years of research and study, but that is very smart because this is purple, beautiful purple flower that is invasive plants and wipe out other plant species. And so manipulation of the beetles effectively have it under control. Last thing I want to quickly mention is genetically modified crops. And developing resistant crops, resistant to bugs, adopting the weather better, or sometimes we manipulate them to have more yield, more bigger fruits, but very short stems. So, like ways like that. And the genetic engineering or biotechnology involves inserting specific pieces of DNA into the genetic makeup of. So that is a genetic manipulation. And the genetic modified organism can be developed for pest and herbicide resistance, although some groups are opposed to the use of the GMO. So GMO has a lot of benefits, mainly because of this increasing population and demands on the food. But it has downside. A lot of people concerned about the safety of the GMO. 10 to 20 years ago, this is a very hot topic. And you can see some scientists can manipulate this fluorescent mice so they can study the certain organs because they insert these fluorescence genes into the mouse genome. So certain parts of the mouse are glowing under dark. And also some scientists find that if we keep feeding those GMO foods to the mice, they develop tumors. But majority, the message I want to convey here is 95% studies claim the GMOs are safe. and 5% is dangerous. So that is there is something unknown here, and we do see cancers and other abnormal diseases developed by consuming, but there's a few crops that are proven to be very safe. So majority will agree it is pretty safe to use those. And I have a student, they have farming practice through the generations, and she said it's okay. she we are not denying this part, but everything has risks and the up and the downs and the bad and the good. So the last slide I leave to you, economic and the social aspects of sustainable agriculture. I want you to keep this in your mindset. We are not pursuing only the short-term benefits, profits. We are looking at long-term goals, 50 years, 100 years, even 1,000 years from today, because we care about our children, our future generations. So that conclude my lecture here for agriculture management. I want you to finish a few case studies I post on D2L, and definitely finish your assignment, Annenberg assignment on integrated pest management. That is a very interesting video to watch. And you all have a great day. Take care.